Hey everyone, Happy New Year to everyone out there. And the only reason why I'm saying it right now is simply because of the fact that I have to work tonight. I really wanted to stream for New Year's and I was like, that would be so awesome if I could. If only I could. Would have been so nice, but either way, we're back with Final Fantasy IX. So, if you remember in the last stream, last video, / episode, / whatever you want to call it nowadays, we basically was trying to stop Barn from destroying everything. Unfortunately, she has almost destroyed the team. We got the first half, which is that of Zidane, Dagger, and Bibi, out on the quest for getting their first Eidolon, which is Rama, which we gotta find 5 pieces, or 5 pieces to the story, rather. Of course, we gotta go through some fighting, but that's beside the point. Oh gosh. Hey, big fella! That's not too bad. Ah, hurts. What? A second time? Gosh dang. There he is. Okay. Historian's explanation. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indecisive of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human. You have 4 to go. Okay. Ah, well, hello. With Joseph's help, the troops defeated the Animantias in the Snowfield Cavern and acquired the goddess bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 3 to go. I was wondering if we were going to get that chest. Might as well take a look at some of our abilities and see what we can equip. Auto potion would be nice. Devil killer, stone killer, bird killer. For right now, we'll do that. That should do for now. Ah, here we go. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troops. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 2 to go. Okay. There's 2 left of me. Are you going to give up? Not yet. Okay, so... the question is, where would they be at? Oh, right up there. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. That's the beginnings. You have 1 to go. Okay, so you might be back here. And you are. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. That's Hero, the last piece. Alright then, I think we got them all. So you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprised 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Let's see here. Okay, so basically I wrote down what the order is because I was like, I have no idea what order it might be, so I might as well go ahead and look it up real quickly. So, technically the last one is like a 2 different thing, which is the hero and then the human. But we're going to go for the hero part. So at the beginning, cooperation, silence, and then hero. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troops, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troops defeated the Animatias in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troops. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. Historian explanation. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his death, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. Are you satisfied with your choice? Yes. Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose hero for the conclusion? People follow a person who keeps on track. That's why I think a hero who acts in a straightforward manner is remembered for generations. I want to know what you think, in your own words. Me? I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon.
Thank you.
There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk.
Maybe now. Let's go to Librum.
Hey, old man. You're gone already.
What's wrong?
I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic, human, those are just things people say after the fact. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chooses?
I think the old man would have become her Eidolon either way. That's the impression I got.
Zidane, Phoebe, let's go! You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterwards. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wishes to learn how to use summon magic, the summoned power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her.
Yeah.
Of course.
Look, it's Librum Castle.
Yeesh, looks far away from here.
I don't think we can turn back once we jump off.
We jump off now.
Zidane, I want to use summon magic to protect everyone.
I know you can do it, Dagger.
Zidane? Look!
Is that the red rose? That it is. And she's lost her mind. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly into the castle. In Cleria, they use summon magic afterwards.
No! Mother!
Mother! Dagger! Well, we're going straight into it now. Things don't look well in here. It's so quiet. Mother, I can't believe it. You attacked Libram. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide.
No way! It's dangerous here.
There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight.
Okay.
Don't fret. We'll be right back. I'm sorry, Vivi.
It's okay. Just make it quick.
Finish it off! Should I crush his head? How about his chest? Stop it! He's a living creature. What did you say? Barn programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies! They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroying buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood.
Mommy! Daddy, where are you? Please, don't leave me here.
Are you going to resist us? Alexandrian soldiers. For right now, it'd probably be best not to. Oh boy. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are also in ruins. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. Yes, sir. Uncle Artar. Princess Garnet. Master Zidane. Glad to see you're both safe.
Where's Uncle Sid? Is the regiment safe?
Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regiment Sid is alive.
Thank goodness.
I will take you to see him. Princess Garnet is back.
Uncle Sid.
Garnet! I thought Barn had imprisoned you.
Zidane rescued me.
Thank you, Zidane. Rogue.
But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrice were left behind.
The renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about.
I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Principal Rock instead of Terrano, but they'll be fine on their own.
Rogue? Percival? Did you ride the Garnet?
How'd you know?
It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Barn was after the Rogue Eidolons. That much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body.
I'm glad you're surrounded. Surya resisted and perished.
What should I say? What can I do?
Hey! We got a live one here! Watch out, it might attack! Hey, this one's much smaller than the others.
Ouch! Let me go! I'm not one of them!
Then why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be... We took an Alexandrian soldiers into custody.
I just said...
Should we turn it over to Alexandria?
Uncle Sid.
Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. I see. My apologies.
I've acquired more information about Queen Bond. A weapon dealer named Kuja is behind the recent stir of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Bond with highly advanced magic weapons.
Supplying my mother with weapons?
Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Tirno, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon.
That's the guy I saw in Bermencia.
That he came from the north suggests that he is from the outer continent.
The outer continent?
There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our Mist-continent.
I believe Kujo is the only one supplying Barn with weapons.
The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother.
If we defeat Kuja...
If we eliminated Kuja...
You both catch on quick. Defeat Kuja, and Barnes loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack.
Challenging Barn now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of all the evil. Yes, Kuja will find other clients, even if we defeat Barn.
I make no excuses for my mother's behavior, but I shan't forgive Kujo for taking advantage of her. But first, we must rescue Steiner and the others.
I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens.
Hey, Dagger, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. The best Dragon Knight of Bermencia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty, how could they lose? Besides, you have me to protect you. Then I'll look for Kuja.
I want to go too. There's no place for me here.
Alright, let's go kick Kuja's butt. Will you lead us the finest airship in Libram?
Airships can only fly where there is mist, and mist only exists in this continent, Rogue. That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship.
What about the new airship that can fly without mist?
It's not ready yet, Rogue. Besides, it's under Barnes' control. Barnes gave us 2 conditions for our surrender. One was to surrender the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw.
The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone?
I have no idea.
Alright, we'll take a boat.
That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized.
Ugh! What do you want us to do? Swim?
There is a way. There's an old excavation site near the swamp, located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. The cave, which was found during excavation, is rumored to lead to another continent.
Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure?
Rook, I'm not sure.
I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, huh?
Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey.
That will help. Sufficiently it will help.
I'll wait here, Zidane, while you get my stuff too.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Listen, Librum is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Let's see. Hopefully this is up and running still. Excuse me. Okay, good. Oh, that's nice of you. Let's see here. Okay, we can go ahead and attach this. Bug killer, okay. Let's see. Stone killer, bird killer. For now, we'll keep that on him. Oh, we need to attach that to her now. That way she can learn Ravna. Although we'll give it to Phoebe too afterwards. Give that to her. Loudmouth, okay. Go ahead and get that to her. Because having reflect as well as ability up will help probably. Okay, let's see here. Hey, Justice for All demo. Hey! I've been doing alright. How about you, bud? You been doing alright? Might as well go ahead. Okay, that's a little bit nicer. Just tired? I know that feeling. Thankfully, though, tonight's my Friday at work, so that's a nice thing. Just wish I didn't have to work on New Year's Eve. Let's see here. I don't think I need the lightning staff. You're off on New Year's Day. Yeah, I am off New Year's Day. But I was actually wanting to... Okay, so here's my original plan that I was wanting to do before I found out that I had to work that night. I wanted to stream New Year's Eve, you know, to at least commemorate and celebrate for New Year's. But unfortunately I couldn't. Yeah, that would have been cool, but... It's just an extra thought that I wanted to do anyway. Although I have been thinking about other stuff as well, so... Actually, while you're here, let me ask you a question. So I've been thinking about this for a while, and at first it sounds stupid, but on the other hand, it's not far-fetched. How would you feel if I was to stream, like, 2 times a day? Like, what I mean by 2 times a day is that, you know, obviously I'm doing my normal evening streams, from, like, 6:30 to 8. But how would you feel if I did another stream, like, from, like, 8 to 9:30 of a morning? I'm just kind of curious. Because I've been thinking about doing that. What I have. That sounds great? I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I do plan on changing it up a bit. Because, number one, I feel like I can do more streaming. Or at least I feel like I can do more streaming. But in terms of like the scheduling, I haven't decided when I'm going to start doing it, but I am thinking about doing it. Anyway, I think we're all set now. Yep, we're ready. Follow me. The regiment is waiting on the base level. Barnes fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? I wonder if they're gonna take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop that chattering and keep loading the ship. Damn them. They think they can walk all over us. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? I don't know. But you know how greedy Barn is.
Yeah, new year, new beginning.
Yep. I wonder where we are going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Barn has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come on, we need your help. Some Libram soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Well, that's not good. I wonder what Barn is gonna do.
Zidane, do you really have to go to the outer continent?
Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go.
What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own.
Are you worried about me?
What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know. I'd be stranded without you guys.
Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your elite guard? Sorry, I was only kidding. You'll be fine with me. What about you, Dagger? We don't know anything about the outer continent.
I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities.
Alright then. I'll protect both you and Vivi.
Thank you.
I had to erase some games on my PS4 and Xbox One. Take it you just didn't have enough space? 'Cause that can't happen. Thankfully I've got at least I think I've got a 2 terabyte hard drive attached to my PS4 if I'm not mistaken. I forgot what size it was, but I've got at least a 2 terabyte if I'm not mistaken.
Zidane, I'm so glad you're here.
Vivi, where's Uncle Sid?
He said, "Croak, croak, right here," and went away somewhere.
Where could he be?
Croak, I did it. I stopped at a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. Croak, that'll show them not to fool around in my castle. Now, go, Croak. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you.
It's a rag.
You big dope! It's not just a rag, Croak. That is a national treasure of Libram. That is an ancient map of the entire world.
Whoa! Thanks.
Now, go, before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay.
Uncle Sid?
Croak, don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. They'll squeeze all the opulent oil out of my body if we're caught.
Let's go, Dagger.
Me too. I had 2 terabyte on both PS4 and Xbox One. External HDD.
You must have purchased a lot of games. Either that or there was just a lot of free games that you could purchase, or... Ugh. There was a lot of free games available that you wanted to get. That's what I was trying to say. Because I know a friend of mine, Brandon, he's been getting a lot of free games on the Xbox One as well. My, they have an op for a regiment and a buffoon for soldiers. What do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped it, and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made this strange grok sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, madam, nothing. This must be Reginald Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Come with us, you two. Find the regiment. Yes, madam. Okay. Let's see, do you have anything different? Okay, he can still learn Fire. I'll take that. Just to learn Insomniac. Yeah, I'd go for digital and physical copies. Okay, so, going off on a rant here. It's, well, not really a rant, it's more of a nitpick in my opinion, but I don't mind physical or digital, but if you're gonna go for digital outlet, at least keep it digital. Because sometimes, whenever stuff does become digital, eventually they become physical copies. And it kind of irritates me a bit. Because I would prefer to get the physical copy more so. But if it's just digitally, then I don't mind getting digital, but I usually prefer to get the physical copies. That's my thing. I just go for physical rather than digital. Okay, so let's see here. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I kind of forgot where I needed to go. And that merchant gave a directions. I mean, he's not going to repeat it, is he? I found digital copy of Tekken 7 for $50. Physical copy was only $20 for PS4. Let's see here. Let's see how Ramna does. Overkill. Great deal at GameStop. Yeah, GameStop usually do have great deals when it comes to games. But of course it takes having to go through the transition that they have to go through in order to get those great deals. My GameStop has nice people. Mine do too. I don't know. I'm sure you've had to have at least heard it at least. But I don't know why other GameStop seems to have the problem of just having to follow these stupid sales methods and stuff. It's like the GameStop people that I've got in my GameStop, they actually admit that GameStop has actually told them to do these certain things. You know, to lie to customers, to try to force pre-owned sales and stuff like that. If nothing else, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. Then again, maybe everything that GameStop is having to go through right now is to try to sell it at this point to another buyer. Because I've heard that they're trying to become more of a hot topic of game shops, where they sell video game themed merchandises and stuff, which isn't bad. It's not. That's where I find most of my merchandise stuff anyways, from GameStop now. I don't shop at GameStop very often. The bad thing is that the GameStop that I have, I am literally like 5 miles away from it. So it doesn't really help. Let's see here. I know he said there's a cave, but the question is, Where is it at? Is it over in this direction? I can't remember now. That ain't the right direction. And Phoebe has finally mastered Fyra. That's good. Let's see here. My only option is to go over here and to see if there is a cave out there. It would probably help if I had a second physical attacker. Okay, auto potion has been mastered. And that one's dead. Maybe it's over here. and there is nothing here. Does your town have a lot of different restaurants, like Chinese restaurants? Well, by different restaurants, okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, my hometown isn't exactly the best place. Because we have, like, a handful of selections, maybe. A handful. You know, we have our McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, stuff like that. But in terms of actual restaurants, we have at least 3, if not 4, different Mexican restaurants. We have 3 that I would recommend good Chinese restaurants that I know of. 3 good Chinese restaurants that we went to. 1 Japanese restaurant, which is kind of meh. I say meh because the price is high on it, but the food is okay, I guess. It depends on your forte in that matter. Italian restaurants, oh my gosh, we used to have 1 good Italian restaurant and it disappeared on us. Record is now a good barbecue restaurant. Have really good ribs there. But we used to have an Italian restaurant, it was good. We have 1 other Italian restaurant, and it's been around for years, and it has its fair share of good food. It depends on the ownership. As far as I know, through my life, it's had like 3 different owners. Our town is flooded with too many restaurants. I can safely say that we are not in that situation. Our situation is that we had good restaurants, and then someone decided to buy that restaurant and drug it to the ground. I know of 2 restaurants that used to be really good, and then they drug it to the ground, and now they're empty buildings. As we speak, they are just empty buildings. It's kind of sad, really. In fact, some of us actually thought that one of those restaurants would have been like a Golden Corral or something. Oh my gosh, if it was a Golden Corral, that would have been awesome. Yeah, another bad thing about my town is that there are a bunch of empty buildings. In fact, after Kmart went out of business, and that Kmart building that we used to have is now just one big giant empty lot. Like literally, if it wasn't for the fact of like 2 other stores that's in that same lot, it would have been an empty parking lot all the time. It's kind of sad, really. Really it is. We don't even have that many good shops either. Our Kmart left too. I think everyone did. I've heard there's like at least 2 known Kmarts around, but I don't think there are any like company-owned Kmart. I think the 2 that are left are more or less like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for here. Because one of the other restaurants that we have aren't company-owned. They're owned by a different distributor, but they bought the name, per se, in order to put it onto that building. It's one of those type of things, you know. It's not an official Kmart building, but it's owned by somebody else who decided to leave the Kmart label on it. But that's why me and Delmar usually go to Cookville or something like that, because that's where most of the shops are at. I mean, you can buy stuff here, just nothing worth bragging about. Alright, she's learned Rama. Which means now we can have Vivi learn Thundera after he masters in Zombiac. Once he masters Zombiac, we're good. And then we'll have our 3 main advanced magics. We're gonna go on ahead and turn on safe travel so that way I can actually look around the map. Because I'm not finding the cave in question. Where are you at? I know it's here somewhere. It's just like last time where we got completely... well, not so much lost, we just didn't know where we were going. Which is still lost. It's very cluttered with retail stores and banks, etc. I don't think that's where I need to go. I know I discovered a bridge some time ago. But I guess if I had to say about my town that is mostly filled with workout places and loans. Because people make lots of loans. I'm fixing to go around in circles, aren't I? Our mall has a Chick-fil-A in 2009, and it's been gone ever since 2010. Well, that sucks. I'm having no luck finding where I need to be at. I think that's where I need to be at. Maybe. Yeah, this has to be it. Or at least I like to think it is. Dadgummit, I have no idea where I'm going. I wish that guy would repeat the dialogue, that way I would have at least known where I was heading. Our mall in the 90s was booming. It had Arby's, Dairy Queen, and Arcade. Surprisingly, we still have our Dairy Queen. And we have an Arby's. But the only arcade we have is at the bowling alley, which thank God it improved. A few years ago it was going down to the dumps. Now it's actually gotten better, actually. I've been there the first time I went in there, what felt like years ago, I went in there this past June, and it looked much better than it did before. I was like, finally we have some good owners here. He's not going to tell me at all, is he? Maybe you might have something. I left Librum and headed north. I walked through the mist and Gigaloop to reach Bermincia. For the very first time. It's raining, as expected. I'm going to look for shelter now. This is actually relatively annoying. I cannot think for the life of me on how to move on to the next area. It's like, where do I need to go? It's like, I know it can't be in Gazamluk Grotto, or if it is, I am being completely idiotic about it. The arcade had MK and Street Fighter. I can't remember what our arcade had. I know it had Pac-Man and Donkey Kong at least. Not the official arcade, it was one of those multicades. But I mean, for it being a small arcade, it was good. Wish we had an actual arcade though in town. Like an actual arcade with like pinballs and your just an actual arcade. I've been to an actual arcade and I loved those things. Those are awesome. We don't really have one here. In fact, I don't think we ever had. I'm gonna check something real quickly. Because it's like, why am I lost? Why can I not figure out where I need to go? Oh. Travel through Fossil Rue from Can't even pronounce it. Quees Marsh to reach the outer continent. Okay, that makes sense now. I think. Let's see here. Take a look at this real quickly just to make certain that I am going the right direction. Oh. Come to think of it, yeah, he didn't follow us. We better go ahead and grab Quee while we're at it. I didn't even think of that. It's like, yeah, that's right. Technically, he left the party. The overall party, in fact. Didn't even think of that. Almost forgot about him. Her. It. Whatever. Queena, you're safe.
Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble. Come back from Syria alone.
Do you know a way to outer continent? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here.
Outer continent. Maybe I find more delicious frogs. Sounds interesting. I'll help you. I eat more frogs. I come with you.
Don't know what this area's for. Maybe the master might know. Hello. Do you know an excavation site in this area?
Excavation site? Maybe I hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I only hear about excavation site around this area. This marsh road covered in brush. Maybe their road to excavation site hidden somewhere. Queena might know.
Hidden in brush, huh? Well, thanks anyway. So it's hidden in the brush. Queena, where are you going?
I smell frogs.
No, we have to look for the entrance to the outer continent.
I smell frogs this way.
Hey, Queena, hold on. Darn it.
Ah, frogs! Hold! They run away again.
Wait a minute, Queena, check it out. This entrance. This must be the entrance to the excavation site.
It is. First time I see this. Zidane, we going inside?
Of course we will. It might lead to the outer continent. Let's go.
Ah, finally, found it.
I was about to lose my absolute mind if I couldn't find it. Fossil Rue. Is there something inside? It's too dark to see. Whoa, what the?
What the devil is that?
You've got to be kidding me! What the hell is that thing? Yeah, now would be a good time to leave. If it knows level 5 death, now is the time to leave. Crap. I mean, could we fight this thing? Oh. Is it permadeath? No, it's not. Okay, good.
Yikes!
Sorry, Vivi. Are you okay?
Yeah. Look out!
Out of my way! Roy! That was close call. Jeez, that didn't do much good. Who's there? I've been looking for you, Princess Garnet. Have we met? Quit flirting with her. Yes, madam. I'm Lena. I'm under order by the Queen to find you, Princess. My mother? What does my mother want with me? I am not returned to Alexandria. I've got bad news for you, Princess. It's not you I'm after. What do you mean? The pendant. Does that sound familiar? Let's have it back. It belongs to Queen Barn. Listen carefully, Princess. You escaped unscratched from the monster, but you're not gonna be so lucky with me. Hand over the pendant right this minute. Are you the one who set that monster loose? Retrieving the pendant far overweighs the safety of the princess. What do you mean by that? I meant exactly what I said. My orders don't include Princess Garnet's safe return. What? My mother would never order that. That's enough. Give me the pendant. You're trying my patience. Huh. What if we refuse? Stubborn fools, have it your way. Well, Hey, we the Phoenix 12.
Ouch!
Why aren't you giving up?
'Cause we're too stubborn. Well, dadgummit. It's gonna kill her, isn't it? Yeah, of course, why not? Rena's dead. That should help. At least a little bit. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. How about you, bud? Huh. Things got a little bit hectic right there. What a drag. I'll let you guys go for now. That was just a little bit weird. An untamed Garnet. Huh. Maybe I can write it. That works. Huh.
Aha! Muggles. That was some trouble I ran into in Syria. I was hurt so bad I couldn't even move. But now I've recovered. I'm back on track. Okay. Go ahead and use the tent here for now. Doing good? That's really good to hear. Let me go ahead and... Hey, Equina has not recovered yet. There we go, all better. I'm about to say, I'm stuck. Okay, guys. Alright then, so before I sign out for the night, go ahead and kind of do this. But because I have to work, I don't have any alcohol with me, but water will do, I hope. So here's to the new year, everyone. The new year, we hope to bring good health, good cheer, and incitement throughout the entire year. Especially with all the games that's going to be coming out for 2019. So, everyone on stream, thank you so much for watching, and on YouTube, thank you so much for watching as well. Be sure to watch out for more Final Fantasy IX, and I hope everyone has a wonderful new year. Cheers to you, guys. Good night, everyone.